Hello humans and welcome to Warframe. Today I'm going to be talking about Lunaro, the new update that's just been released. Well, I say just been released, it hasn't just been released, but I thought I'd wait a little while just for them to shine out all the bugs. I obviously haven't waited long enough. I should probably explain what I mean by that actually. With a lot of Warframe updates, they usually tend to fix the issues within a couple of days, and Lunaro was released 2 days ago, I believe, 2 maybe 3 days ago. So I know I'm a bit late to the mark, but I did that so I could wait for the bugs to be fixed. Unfortunately, I've still spotted loads, and I'm not blaming bugs for the sake of the fact that I'm terrible, because I know I am. I've only been playing a little while. I'm saying there are definite bugs, and there are things that need to be sorted. I'll get onto that in a minute though. There's other stuff I need to talk about. First off, Lunaro is basically, for those of you who don't know, it's a new game mode in Conclave. It's like Rocket League, except I don't know. It feels very fast paced, but it feels a bit also like it's fallen short of the mark, and that's down to a number of things. They've not worked very well on the ball handling, ball passing. Things like one of the bugs that I was actually going to talk about, the ball can sometimes slip out your hands. Like I have run towards the ball and it's just completely missed me anyway, and it's no one's had a hold of it. Another thing I don't particularly like about it, and I don't think it was a bug, is the fact that the ball, if you hold it for longer than 5 seconds, will explode. Now, in a smaller game like one-on-one with a mate or something like that, I understand why that's there. But in a bigger game, you're not going to be holding it for 5 seconds because someone's going to have tackled you by that point anyway. That ball explosion can sometimes be a real kick in the teeth too, because by the time you caught the ball, sometimes you have to outmaneuver, turn around, and then throw the ball. And you have to, for a power shot, you have to hold it back, and it can explode in your hands just as you're about to shoot. That being said, it's probably going to stay in there no matter what I say anyway. The other bug I wanted to talk about was the fact that sometimes the ball can actually drop out the map. Now, yes, it pops out again because they've figured that out, but it feels sloppy in some respects. The last bad thing I want to talk about before I get onto the good stuff, because I don't want to just slate this entire project, because there are some good points. The last bad thing is the fact that these games can be hosted on another player's internet, and I don't like that, because if someone has a bad internet speed, we all have issues with lag on normal matches and normal games. In this game mode, it's really important that speed is there. You need to have good reactions, and that's not going to be helped by a slow internet speed of your host. Now, on to the good points. Although I have just slated it, I do like the fact that Lunaro is incredibly fast paced. It just makes things a bit more exciting. I just wish it was a bit smoother, but apart from that, I do like movement. I do like how everything works. Don't like the fact you can't bullet jump, but I know why that's there. And it does flow. When you're on a good internet server, it does flow well. The knockover or tackling is also really good. I just like how you can once someone's got the ball, you can knock them out of the way. I also like how you can turn the ball hostile just by backing into it, and that means that you can get a bit more breathing space, and it just works in a sense that you then get your team to be able to get around it, and you have more people there to help you out. The last good thing is the point system. I mean, obviously, yeah, you score a goal, you get 1 point. But it's also really cool because if you go outside of the zone and you still score a point, you get an additional point, which is nice because it gives you something to aim for to advance your game a bit further, and it gives you a chance to claw back some points, say, if the other team is dominating. Final opinions, Lunaro is pretty good. I just think it could have had a bit more time spent on it. But hopefully in the future they'll work on it, and it has the potential to be something really good. With that, I'm going to end the video there. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.